Hi, kindergartners. It's Mrs. Compton again, and today we're going to play a little What Do You Notice? So, my guess is you probably have seen one of these before, and maybe you already even know how many red dots are inside. I bet you're telling me how many there are. You're probably telling me there are 10 red dots inside. Let's count them. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But here's the really fun thing. I want you to get really creative and I want you to think about more things that you know about this. Okay, so everybody hit pause and think about all the other things that you notice. Okay, you've probably hit pause and you're ready to tell me. So maybe you noticed, I'm going to take some guesses. Maybe you noticed that there were 5 red dots on the top and 5 red dots on the bottom. Did anybody notice that? I bet you did. Okay, maybe you even noticed that there were 2 red dots going up and down. Let's see. There we go. We have groups of 2. How many groups of 2 do we have? Let's count them. This is 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2, 3 groups of 2, 4 groups of 2, and this makes 5 groups of 2. Maybe you noticed that. Let's see. Maybe you even noticed that, let me get my marker out. Maybe you even noticed that if you have 5 and then you add 1 more, that makes a certain number. Does anybody know what number that makes? I bet you do. Okay, so we're actually going to get ready to play a really fun game. And my question is, how many dots do you see and how did you know? So I want you to think about how you see the dots and how you know how many there are because you're probably not going to have enough time to count them one by one. Okay, so underneath this blue screen, I have some dots. So what you're going to do is you're going to blink your eyes. You're going to get your eyes ready because I'm only going to show you the dots real quick, but I'm going to show them twice. Are you ready? Blink your eyes. Okay, here it comes. Okay, how many dots did you see? I'm going to show you one more time. Here it comes. Okay, how many dots did you see and how did you know? How did you see those dots? Okay, teachers, if you're doing this whole class, you can pause and ask the kids how many dots they saw. All right, now the time has come for the big reveal. How many dots were there? Ah, did you say 5? Okay, let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe some of you said you knew there were 5 because if this whole thing were filled in, that would make 10. Can you show me 10 on your fingers? Show me right now. Hold up 10 fingers. Aha! Are you showing me all of your fingers? Then maybe you would say, this is like one of my hands, and this one is like the other hand. So all together they make 10. So 5 and 5 make 10. Maybe some of you counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, although you didn't have very much time, so I don't know. Okay, let's do the next one. Are you ready? Okay, who's ready with their blinks? Get your blinks out. Blink those eyes. Ready? Here we go. Oh, one more time. Okay, I hear you yelling at me. I know what you're saying. You know it's 10. Maybe you just looked at this and you said, hey, Mrs. Compton, all of the dots are filled in. That makes 10. Or maybe you thought about 5 and 5 more make 10. I don't know. You have to tell me. Okay, let's do the next one. Ready? Blinks out. Let me see you blink those eyes. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for the next one? Ooh, how many dots did you see and how did you know? So, how did you see those dots? Okay, teachers, this would be a good time to pause and ask your students how many dots they saw. Let's see now. Are you guys ready for the big reveal? Okay, here it comes. Aha! How many dots were there? Show me on your fingers how many dots were there. Let's see those fingers. That's right. Are you showing me 9? Maybe you're showing me a whole hand with 5 fingers, and then the other hand only has 4 fingers. Yeah, so this makes 9. Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we know we have 9 dots. So let me write a 9. We have 9 dots. There we go. And maybe you saw that there were 5 dots on this one. And maybe you said, oh, I know that there are 4 dots here on this line. 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe you said, I know I could put 5 and 4 together. And 5 and 4 together make 9. Did anyone do that? Raise your hand if you did that. Okay, I have another guess, you guys. Maybe some of you actually thought there was a dot right here for a second. I'm going to make a pretend dot right there. Maybe you thought, hey, that's 10 again. And then you realized, wait a minute, that's not 10 because this one's missing. So maybe you knew that we had, let's see, 10, but then one was missing. So this is my symbol for I'm going to take something off. So 10, I'm going to take off 1. That one was actually missing. And then there were 9. Gotta write my 9 very neatly. There we go. So maybe you saw it that way. I don't know. You have to tell me. Write me a little something and tell your teacher. How did you see these dots? Okay, blinks out. Are you ready? I'm going to give you a nice challenge here. Are you ready? Blink. Let's see. Okay, here it comes. Here's your next one. Ah, this one had 2 10 frames. Did you guys see that? There were 2 10 frames this time. Okay, so how many dots did you see? All right, let's check it out. The big reveal. How many dots are there? Maybe you knew that this whole thing made 10. Did anyone just know that? Maybe you just said, hey, I know that's 10. And then, what's that there? There's one more. What's one more than 10? Tell me on the count of 3. On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tell me. Are you shouting 11? So here's the number 10. And I'm going to show you the symbol I like to use for adding. So this is I'm going to add one more. So 10, add one more, makes, that's my symbol for makes. This is makes right here. So 10, add one more, makes 11. 11 is one of my favorite numbers to write because it's just 2 straight lines down. Okay, let's see. Maybe you knew, I'm going to take another guess. Maybe you knew that this row was 5. Let's see, I'm going to put my purple 5 right there. And maybe you knew that this row was also 5. And then there was one more. And when you put all of those together, 5 and 5 and 1, maybe you knew that was 11. Oh my goodness, there's so many ways to think about it. Okay, last one. Are you ready? Blinks out. Get him out. I'm blinking my eyes too. Okay, here we go. Ready? Next one. Are you ready? No. What number did I put there? Okay, how many dots did you see? Show me on your fingers. How many dots did you see on your fingers? Show me. Are you showing me 5? Are you showing me a 5 and a 1 more? That makes 6, doesn't it? Let's see. Is that 6? Aha. Maybe you're showing me a 5. Let's draw my hand. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be like this row here. I have 5. And then I just have one more. So on my fingers, I would show a 5 and a 1 more. And that makes 6. Let's try out our symbol. Remember that? We had 5. Actually, I think I'm going to put it right below my little fingers here. I had a 5. And this is my symbol. I'm going to add one more. So 5 and one more makes 6. Can you write that in the air with me? Get your pointer finger out. We're going to write 5 in the air. Ready? 5. Okay, now ready. We're going to write this in the air. Plus 1 makes 6. Nice job, kindergartners. I can't believe all of the great strategies that you come up with. I can't wait to hear more from you in the next video. I'll see you next time, kids. Bye.